Earlier this year, Mapt announced nonprofit Happy Hollow as our first Transformation Challenge winner. Happy Hollow was started in 1951 and has served over 40,000 children on its 850-acre property in Brown County, Indiana. With camp in full swing, part of the Mapt team went down to check it out, talk to some campers, and meet with the Happy Hollow staff. When we arrived, we met up with Happy Hollow Executive Director, Sarah Noyd.
So I'm Sarah Noyd. I'm the Executive Director here at Happy Hollow Children's Camp. A lot of these kids never have the opportunity to be out of the city, and they definitely don't get to have experiences like this. So it's fun to see them down here trying new things, seeing friends that they've made from previous summers that they only see this time of year.
After catching up with Sarah, she took us on a tour of the property. First, she took us to the high ropes course, and while hanging around, Sarah got roped into a game of heads up with some kids waiting their turn. Then we hopped in the car and headed back down to the lake. There was no one else there at the time, but later in the afternoon, kids went down to swim, canoe, and catch some fish. After soaking in the view, we hopped in the car and headed back down to the stables. Horseback riding is part of the camp experience, and we spent some time at the barn while folks were getting ready for their afternoon rides. After Emily and I both got a chance to pet the horses, we headed off to lunch. Lunch was an immersive camp experience for the whole team. We split up and sat with the kiddos and got to hear about where they're from, what they love most about camp, and just how tired they were at night. Every day after lunch, campers have an hour of downtime to relax back at their cabins before afternoon activities. While we were standing around and trying to figure out what to do next, some camp volunteers invited us to play Coob. These folks were medical professionals volunteering a week of their time to support a group of campers with asthma. Most of them specialize in respiratory therapy, and a few of them have been doing this every summer for over 20 years. I had never heard of this game before, and Emily and I were not very good at it, but Denton was a natural. It was nearing mid-afternoon, and we needed to head back to Indy. But before we left, we asked Sarah to give us her best pitch on why kids should spend a week of their summer at Happy Hollow.
So camp is really a special place. You make friendships that a lot of times you only get to see those kids in summer. You have these really awesome counselors that you get to spend a lot of great times with, and you make phenomenal memories with them. And then you get to be in the outdoors, which it doesn't get better than this. You get a lot of fresh air. You sleep well at night from all of the activities. You get to do things, the high ropes, the riding on horses, that you don't get to do any place else or any other time of year. So it's a really special experience.
All of us at Mapt are thrilled to have Happy Hollow as the inaugural winner of our Transformation Challenge. Check out the link in the description to learn more and follow along as we work with Happy Hollow to create a strategic plan for the organization's future.